E aí, galera do YouTube, tudo bom? Aqui tá tudo bom também. Estamos de volta aqui com The Witcher 2, The Assassin of Kings. Nós vamos ir para Muinne agora. Mas antes de prosseguir, curta, comente, compartilhe com seus amigos e se inscreva no canal aí pra me ajudar. Vamos nessa. E aí, senhor Vernon Roche? Ixi. Por quê? Por quê? Sai, desgraça, sai, ó, outra desgraça aqui. Puta, mano, esse bicho é muito chato. Vai, o que você quer? O que você quer? Enche meu saco. Vem aqui, vai. Acabou, né? Acabou. Ah, deixa eu ver um negocinho aqui, que eu tenho uma missão em Muinne que eu tenho que fazer um Breguenite. Tem que ter bastante coisa de arpia aqui. Cadê? Eu tenho que ter as coisas, entendeu? Pra fazer o Breguenite lá numa missão. Uma missão de pegar uns objetos lá pra fazer um negócio lá que precisa de coisa de arpia. Penas, ovo, sangue, olho, essas coisas. Aproveita pra pegar, né? Pronto. Posso pegar agora a minha planta aqui? Por favor. Obrigado. Dá aí suas coisas pra mim. Não, ai, quase acertei o cara, mano. Tá doido, é? Você tá doido, é? O bichinho pra gritar, viu? Dá aí os negócios aí pra mim, mano. Pera. Oxi. Pega aí, mano. Aí, vamos. Daqui a pouco elas vão gritar de novo, quer ver? Fale com o Radovid. Eu odeio o Radovid, mano. Ele é muito cuzão.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
I'll explain that your presence in Muinne is necessary.
What now? What can we expect to see in the city?
Separate camps, buffer zones, and frequent patrols. Well, that's how it should be organized if those mages from the Conclave have any sense.
Ah, another area of your expertise.
The Peace of Sintra was signed on April the 2nd, and all around was quiet, calm, and orderly. If you don't count Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army. And the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate, just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel over the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well, we'll see if there is indeed a way where there's a will. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
Hello?
Halt! Who goes there?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia.
I'd slaughter you like a dog if it wasn't for Vernon Roche.
I'm not a Kingslayer.
I don't care if you killed Foltest. You stood against us, and the Order never forgets.
Never forget. Never forget. The Order never forgets.
I remember you from the zoo.
Detalhe, é porque não tem o save do 1, cara. Então essa ordem ela tá atrás da gente. Porque no 1, mano, nós ficamos a favor da Rosa Flamejante lá, lembra do Siegfried? Mas infelizmente, né? A gente não tem o save dessa porcaria. Vernon? Ó, Vernon! Demônio, eu saio correndo.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional. It's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Mais um pra morrer, né? Coisa chata. Que coisa chata, né? Podia ter sido evitado, né? Se vocês tivessem me deixado em paz. Mas não, né? Vamos pegar o bruxão lá, né, mano? Ele tá aqui, né, mano? Foda-se o que ele acha, né? Foda-se. Foda-se tudo. É por aqui que eu vou agora? O Vernon me deixou pra trás, aquele cretino, mano. Oi, dog. Oi. Opa, desculpa, eu não quero matar você não, dog. Coisa mais linda o doguinho. Sobe aí, mano. Ai, 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 ai. Ah. Eu já ouvi o gritinho dela de lá já. Deixa eu ver aqui, o cara morreu, deixou alguma coisa? Não. Beleza. Muinne, o lugar mais tenso da vida para passear. O lugar é um labirinto, mano. Eu detesto isso.
Bear, crow.
E vem.
Hells bells, who do we have here?
Hells bells.
Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around. Fight! Company fall in. 10 shots.
Ai, que dó.
Where are you from? You've got shot us with brains, you pumpkin. We all serve the Emperor, be it here.
Ele pegou meu cabelo.
Serve him faithfully and effectively.
Toma aí, otário.
Anyone gives me reason
Toma aí, otário, otário.
I'll get you, snitch.
Ah, vai
Try
se
this
fuder,
again.
vai encher meu saco essas horas, mano.
Do
Essas
well by
horas,
the
velho.
Emperor, and the Emperor will do well by you.
Pelo amor de Deus, querido.
Understood, ladies?
Oi!
Formation!
Tudo bom?
Forward march!
Greetings, handsome.
Eita, greetings.
Renounce magic, I tell you!
It's a brazen attack.
Meu Deus, cadê o
King
Vernon?
Radovid will learn of this.
And burn your...
Cadê o Vernon, velho?
Away the black cats
I'm sick of you, idiot!
and the bat.
You idiot! E aí, Vernon?
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
Falar o quê, né?
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
Falar o quê, né? Tem que falar com aquele cuzão da porra. Não gosto dele, mano.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the King and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
At your service.
Cara chato, mano. E fecha na minha cara ainda. Como sempre, né? Eu não sou bem querido pelo Vernon Roche. Não sei porque ele fala que eu sou. Vai, filho.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
He's a stubborn colt.
What do you want here?
Wouldn't listen.
Did you request an audience with the King?
Yes.
The King will receive you.
Gracias. E aí, man? Radovid, cuzão.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Vernon Roche is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thanedd.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzhestelan would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that oft seem to happen to you. Do you know how he died?
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
I killed him. Henselt had Roche's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. When he was looking for Saskia in Vergen after the battle, I cornered him in a hut and I killed him.
What about Deathmold?
He followed orders and deserves the same.
Maybe we can come to some sort of arrangement. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen.
How do you know?
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanzerville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt. But I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheater is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria. Shame on the traitors.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Muinne anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Muinne, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
I heard Arian died in the fire that consumed La Valette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I denounce our engagement and make her queen of Redania and Temeria. The nobles of Vizima would greet her on bended knee, and the north would emerge stronger than ever.
Nossa, o Radovid vai casar com a
I must
menina.
attend these talks, Geralt.
Ela tem 10 anos,
Time
mano.
is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzerville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
Se bem que
Alliance with
é,
Bincker is our only chance
se
of preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
é,
The
se
Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they
eu
can out of her,
conseguisse o
after
save
which
do
she'll be
primeiro,
dispensable.
o Radovid teria casado com a filha do Foltest. Daí eles iam cuidar dessa menininha. Eles iam adotar ela. Que daí ele ia ser rei, sabe? Ia ser Temeria e coisas juntos. Mas enfim, né? Infelizmente.
Roche? Roche!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais Lavalette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrook.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess.
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boussy is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roche. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roche. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boussy. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
All right, Roche. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedwenny camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it. But a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roche, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roche. Which way are we headed?
We shall leave Muinne through the Order's camp. We won't be bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find?
I remember you expecting someone.
Does it matter, Witcher?
You did mention vipers.
Blessed be the eternal...
Maribel and Kimball. Powerful men.
Wait
to the Temerian camp. And
Vernon's mentioned them. I guess it's the nice interesting chat Roche and I had a while back. Know them well.
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick...
The path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roche would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roche. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood.
Ok.
Calm thus far. Your dear Roche seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Muinne for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
Vixe, mano, vai dar ruim, né?
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roche's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roche's man.
Stay behind me.
Tá.
It's Roche's bitch! Kill them!
É uma pena, né, que eu tenha um toque maravilhoso. Toma aí, seus otários. Cadê tu? Vem aqui, otário. Vem aqui, otário. Vem aqui, otário. Vem aqui, venha. Oh, coitadinho, morreu. Morreu, coitadinho dele, morreu. Vamos voltar aqui e pegar as coisas, né?
You've gotten into some serious trouble.
I should say so. Temeria is like a haystack, and the information I have is a burning torch. Fill the rest in for yourself.
Opa! Umas coisas interessantes aqui, mano. Vamos, nenê. Oi! Aí, igreja! Ainda bem que eu já estou acostumada com esse tipo de bicho, né? Porque assim, eles não são nada páreos para mim, entendeu? Ô, minha querida, cadê o negócio? Cadê? Você pegou, é? Ah, não, tá aqui. Vamos. Ué? Pra onde é que eu vou? Ué, velho. Opa. Diagrama de armadura, mano. Tá, pra onde que eu vou agora, velho? Se não tem lugar aqui, mano. Mas, oxi. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Ah, tá. Então eu vou reto e viro à direita. Vou reto aqui. E vou seguir nesse caminho aqui. Viro aqui. Que delícia. Ai, meu Deus, ai, meu Deus, ai, 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 ai. Pronto, Brigitte Bardos, Brigitte dos Bardos. Yep. E aqui as coisas, né? Pra cá, Brigitte. Pra cá. O jeito é, né? Minha filha, onde você foi se enfiar, hein? Meu Deus. Enquanto nós estamos achando várias coisas, já achamos até diagrama de armadura, já. Da hora mesmo. Mataram o cara.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her!
Kill her! Killer! Quem tentou killer? Quem tentou killer? Não tem killer mais não.
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roche. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another. Or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
What does Baron Kimbold want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors. The Lavalettes, the Marabels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old setter. He'd be a tyrant were he to don the crown.
You know what the Count intends?
No, but I cannot imagine anyone more different from Baron Kimbold.
Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester, an especially nasty one, though I cannot identify his master. He may not even have one.
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roche. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
You can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
Meu Deus.
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. I nearly grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Beleza.
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Stay away from me.
O cara tá o quê? Você tá cagando aí, mano? Tá fazendo um cocôzinho? Sei lá, né?
Stop looking at me!
Kimbold.
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Baron Ravenin Kimbold, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roche. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind?
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it.
Show me.
You'll have to take my word.
The word of a wandering monster slayer means nothing to me. If that's the situation, I've said all I have to say. I wrote no such letter.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. If this letter exists, we are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. A scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
Cadê o escriba? Tá lá fora.
Kingslayer.
Kingslayer.
Young alchemists!
Você é o...
Not all that
Stay away from
falls
me.
out an ass is gold. Yet a cormorant old shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse.
Drunker than a bard.
to coat.
Won't get anything out of
So
him.
be bold.
Maybe there's something
Be
about
bold.
testing letters in his notes.
Cormorants! A string of
I don't know any of these substances. Best not risk destroying the letter. Maybe there's a formula for the activator in the scribe's notes. I need to
Como
make
eu
the substance
conheço
that will
já
burn
isso
out
aí.
dye and apply it to the letter.
Eu sei como é. É cal queimado. Acrescentar cal queimado. Cadê?
A little little burnt lime.
Depois a água.
A bit of water.
Guano de cormorã.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
E aquecer o balão com vapores d'água.
Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kindled had nothing to do with this.
Light, quench, shit, rinse.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Muinne, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Kingslayer.
Bom, galera, eu vou terminar este vídeo por aqui. Nos vemos no próximo episódio. Até mais!